Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Expeditions Viking. Alright, we've got a few things to search out here, so let's go ahead and scout them out. 3 hides. 3 hides. 1 hemp sling. We've got a forest campsite over there. Let's actually take a look at Kettle's necklace, Seifa's necklace. This amulet is the only thing Kettle has to remember his sister by. It means a lot to him. Plus 5% or plus 5 range damage reduction. Alright, right now you've got a plus 2 crit chance. So I guess we'll swap that out. Maybe we should... It's kind of a shame that we can't, like, ask Eyfura about that. Lux Feather Charm. Don't need that on her quite so much. Alright, I think that the Brooch of Mars, plus 2 crit chance, is a little bit better on her. You really need that plus 1 morale. Alright, let's see. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and break down this hemp sling. It's awful. Don't need it. Luck of Thieves. Probably better for Bjorn. Alright. Now let's head into Perth. Gunnar, Roskva, Nafia, Eyfura, and Kettle. There we go. It is kind of amazing how quickly you can recover from injuries in this game. Light fracture? 1 night of rest. It's fine.
Ancient powers influence this place. Can you feel them in the soil? Rocking the trees? This site was chosen for a reason.
I like I like getting these little bits of conversation. Let's just keep clicking around here, see if I can trigger it somehow. It's gonna bug me for all eternity. There's a barrel here that I can't get to. Fine, whatever. Alright. Still haven't gotten any more of the final expedition. Buried Past. Search Perth for someone who might recognize Seifa's necklace. Is this going to trigger anything on the map? Not really. Alright, well, I guess we'll just look around for someone that we could talk to. No, you're the boatman. That's Una. She sells stuff. Sell stuff. It's kind of gonna scroll along. It's Una again. You are both shopkeepers, essentially. Well, we could talk with Ulok. She might know something. That is the blacksmith. Alright, well, let's start with Ulok. She tends to know a lot of things, so... Seems like a, you know, wise first move. Let's go! Ulok is idly chewing a leaf of some description. Let's show Seifa's necklace. Have you ever seen a necklace like this? She leans forward and squints at the symbol in the center of the medallion. That does look familiar. It's the crest of one of the Highland clans, I think. Try asking the old blacksmith, Udrost. He used to make things like this because he got old and lazy. Alrighty. That was a wise decision there, I feel. There's Udrost. Let's go. I guess we have to talk to Drest in order to get into a conversation with him. The old smith eyes you suspiciously when you pass him. His far more useful apprentice, in the back, greets you with a polite smile. Hello there. I'm not even going to try it. Have you ever seen a necklace like this? Suddenly the old blacksmith perks up. I made that! Then he seems to remember that he doesn't like you. He leans back and crosses his arms, scowling. Who commissioned it? I'm not telling you, lot. Where'd you get that anyway? It's mine. My sister gave it to me before she died. It's all I have left of her, and of my parents. You know, the old smith snorts. A likely story. You killed its owner and stole it, didn't you? Kettle steps angrily towards the old smith. You son of a... Come now, Udrost. You stay out of this. Be quiet. Diplomacy 4. Let's say we did kill the owner of this necklace. With that in mind, imagine what would happen to your smithy if you don't help us. All sorts of things might go missing. People could get hurt. My friend, there's no reason for hostility. Let me explain. I'll go ahead and try that. My sense is 9, so that's pretty good. Succeeded. You eloquently explained Kettle's story to the old man and gradually convince him that Kettle is a lost son of Pictavia and that the right thing to do is to help him reconnect with his family. You're right. There's no need to go on any further. I'll give you what you need. That necklace belonged to Gormlaith, who was married to Lachlan. I made it for their wedding more than 30 years ago. Very past updated. New goal would find Lachlan Gormlaith's homestead on the east coast. They had a small homestead near the coast, east-northeast of here. If you didn't kill them, perhaps they live there still. I suspect not, but you never know. Alright, well, since we're here in Perth, we want to go ahead and sail out. And head back so we can take care of Eyfura. It's kind of an urgent thing. We've got 2 days, 21 hours left on our next construction anyway. Alrighty. Home we go! 2 days, 15 hours. What was this? 2 hours... okay, well. No bad events, no bad events. Come on, no bad events. During rough winds, the ship banks unexpectedly. A desperate, piercing shout cuts through the air. Man overboard! Nefia has fallen overboard, and the distance to her is increasing fast. We've no time. Leave her. Oh, that would be terrible. Turn the ship around. You hurry to hoist the sails and pull out the oars. A Midgard Stormer is not the fastest ship, and it strains through the sharp turn. It takes a while to reach Nefia, but you finally manage to pull her back on board. Roskra quickly throws a blanket over Nefia. Through chattering teeth, Nefia thanks you profusely. Took you long enough, but thank you. And she is injured. Light infection to the head. Welp, that is a thing. Yeah, let's go into Scairn. Alright, we got a lot of valuables. Might want to buy some more hides and or wood or something like that. Alright, well, first of all, let's see if anyone has anything different to say. I think that's all the same, so yeah, no need to do that. Yeah, wood palisade. Look at that. That's pretty nice. I think that this is the farm upgrade. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Wow, that is really shiny. That is really shiny. I believe this is the folk moot that we've got now. Alright, well, let's go see what we can do about taking care of Eyfura's sister. I mean, Nefia's sister. Wow, she just, like, popped out of bed and then moved back in. As soon as you landed, Nefia flew off the ship in a hurry to deliver the cure. Hellot cure has fallen apart. Your party has lost the item. When you catch up with her, she and Bjorgdis are helping her sister drink. Come on, take your time. Careful not to spill anything. Is everything well? Nefia stands up and brushes her hands on her tunic. She looks worried. We've done everything we can. All we can do now is wait. I can't thank you enough for helping me with all this. I don't know what I would have done without you. Anything for a friend. She gives her hand a friendly squeeze before turning her attention back to the patient. The Hellot cure finished, and Hellot achievement unlocked. Excellent. We have finished Nefia's personal quest. I kind of feel like that should probably set her morale to 10 permanently. I don't know. I mean, that kind of feels like the kind of thing that should happen in something like this. All that would be theft. All right. Didn't get any skill points for that either. A little bit disappointed in that. Oh well. Yeah, when we get back to Scotland, we'll probably want to do this one just because we can. All right. Let's go and stop off at home. Maybe we can give Mother some more monies. The couple waiting in front of your longhouse look vaguely familiar, but you don't manage to place them until the woman locks eyes with you and closes the distance. Vilgator Yokel's daughter. Yokelhop? They're the desperate parents you met in front of the troll tree in the marsh. There you are! There you are! She bows deeply in front of you. You saved our son! Behind her, her husband gently pushes a young boy towards you. He looks quite shy. Oh. This is the woman we told you about, who wisely shared her medicine in the marsh. Do you have anything to say to her?
Why, what if I could get my face out of your rear?
The boy stares at his feet as he speaks. Thank you, thane. It was the right thing to do. You didn't have to come all the way here just to give thanks. I appreciate you coming all the way out here. Gratitude is in short supply these days. If you're just about done wasting my time with this sentimentality, I have many things to do. I have things to do. No. It was the right thing to do. You didn't have to come all the way here just to give thanks. We had to make the trip so our son could see the face of his savior. We have another child on the way, a daughter. With your permission, we'll name her Elmendreda. If you feel you must. Please don't. Nothing I've done warrants such an honor. I would consider it a great honor. The husband joins his family before you. In his hand, he carries a bundle of silver trinkets tightly wrapped in wool. We've brought you this gift from our whole village. Please accept it with our eternal thanks. If it makes you happy. No, I'll just thank him. Thank you. Another long sequence of bows and thanks follows before you manage to extricate yourself from the small family. They wave happily back to you as they leave Scairn. Ah, that's really sweet. I like that. Alright, well, I got some money burning a hole in our pocket anyway. How much should we get out of that? 756. Wow. That's pretty impressive. It's so good to have you back home. The gods must have blessed Midgardsormr. It's as though all of Scairn calms down a little as soon as your sail crests the horizon. Can you talk to your brother when you have time? She casts a surreptitious glance at Rurik, who is busying himself with some woodcutting. He's been getting more and more distant since you left. In what way? He's been so quiet, and sometimes he leaves for weeks at a time. I don't know where he goes. He gets evasive when I ask. I bet he's fallen in love with someone. I'll try to find out what's going on with him. Thank you. Just don't push too hard. You know how he is. How have things been going in our absence? Grimvarder and his family are having great difficulty tending their farm without Asleifr around to help them. Unfortunately, we can't spare anyone from our own lands. How do we fare in terms of wealth? Your mother smiles sadly. Things are starting to look up, but we still have a long way to go. We're no longer the poorest clan in Jutland, at least. If Sigurdur Ring were to pass judgment tomorrow, Skullcleaver would simply have to point to the poverty of our outlying farms, and I'm afraid the king would quickly rule in his favor. Well, we brought some treasure home for the clan. Clan prosperity increased. Well done. I will invest this in our trade. Used wisely, 100 ortug of silver may soon turn into 1,000. Right, I'll talk to you later, Mother. Alright, I could certainly afford to give another 1,000. I guess to a certain extent, since you can increase prosperity that way, it might not be that big of a deal to focus on the clan prosperity things. Although, I still feel like trying to balance the two feels like a good idea to me. I don't know. So I'm going to stick with trying to balance them. Rurik is keeping to himself in the back of the longhouse. He hasn't come to welcome you back since you returned, which is quite unlike him. He greets you without looking up from his woodwork. Hi, Luxel, sis. His tone is friendly, but oddly distant. What, no hug for your sister? How goes it, Rurik? Taking care of things while I'm away? What, no hug for your sister? He puts down his woodwork and gives you a brotherly hug. For a moment, you think you see irritation on his face. How fare your expedition? How fare your expeditions? Are you not happy to see me? He's still not looking at you. Of course I'm happy to see you. We all worry about you when you're not here. Are you sure everything is fine? You're acting a little strange. Alright, what's going on? You're hiding something from me. He stops his carving and straightens up, but instead of looking at you, his eyes bore into the wall in front of him. So what if I am? I'm allowed to have secrets. It's about time I get out of town a bit, wouldn't you say? I've spent too much of my life cooped up here. Maybe you just set a good example for me. Maybe I've decided to change. Maybe. Sounds like somebody has been influencing you. I'm glad you're doing something about it then. It's better to lead than to follow. You don't need to change, Rook. Don't worry about what other people think of you. Just stay true to yourself. Let's go for the Diplomacy 4 option. Rook holds up a hand to stop you. Don't do that. You hit a nerve. I'm finally taking charge of my own life. Trying to get back some of the dignity I've lost over the years. Don't try to attribute this to some nefarious outside influence. You don't need to change, Rook. Don't worry about what other people think of you. Just stay true to yourself. At his sides, his fists clench and unclench slowly. That's easy for you to say. I'm tired of... I know you only want what's best for me, but you don't understand what it's like. I need this. If Mother asks again, just tell her I'll be fine. It's just wanderlust. Who wouldn't be inspired by a sister like you? Okay, maybe he's not in love. How do we fare in terms of wealth? Okay. How have things been going? Alright, talk to you later. That wasn't very clear. Maybe we'll have to come back again some other time to get more information. I don't know. It's good that, I mean, basically the game is setting it up so that you do have to come back here a few times, so that's not too bad. Alright, what else do we want to do? Oh, you know what? As long as we're back here, let's talk to Hulda. Yep, some of my herdmen have been injured. Will you treat them? An hour or so later. Alright. There we go. Excellent. Nafia is no longer injured. Very nice. How you doing over there, Roskva? Pretty sure all these are going to be the same. Nope. Alright. Brana, what do you have for sale for me today? Hello there, Thane. Back again to look at my wares? Yep, let's see what you got. You don't have many hides or many, much in the way of salvage. You got a lot of valuables. No wood. So you have a normal supply of... Let's see, high demand for medicine. 1 medicine for 20 valuables. Let's see. No, I could not get very much. What about that? I'm running a bit low on that. What if I do 50? Or no, we'll try to split it. Let's trade that. There we go. We'll take all of our valuables. I don't think there's much else that I need. I got a lot of meat, so I don't need more. I got a lot of rations, so I don't need more of that. Alright. That's pretty good. just about back up where we were before. I could probably afford to give another 10,000. Maybe I'll do that. Alright, there we go. Clan prosperity increased. Let's see, anything else? Okay, so, I think that increased us by 2, which isn't too bad. We've got 3 hours remaining for that. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll start sailing back to Perth. I mean, maybe taking Orkneyar will, I mean, number one, it dramatically increased our clan power, so that's pretty important. But oh wait, no, I don't want to get on the ship. Where's Grimulfer? I want to talk to him about the axe. If I can find him. I thought he was down here, wasn't he? Last time? Wish I could zoom out a little bit more. Oh, I can't talk to him. I wanted to talk to him about the axe. Well, that's a shame. Well, at least now I know where he is. Alright. Are these, like, tied down or anchored or something? I don't know. Anyway. Alright. Let's head back. Alright. To Perth again, and the waves are calm and the Midgard Stormer is making slow progress. Suddenly, Bjorn yelps. I got one! The clan power increased. Bjorn has been trailing a line lazily off the stern. Now he is bracing against the strakes with both feet, fighting some enormous sea creature. I'm not letting you escape, you big bastard! Bjorn fights the fish for a long time, drawing cheers and encouragement from everyone. Fortunately, the fish is no match for Bjorn's endurance, and eventually he hauls it up into the ship. Everyone cheers, and Gunnar quickly gets to work filleting and preserving the catch. Nice! 10 rations. Well, I'm glad it's rations and not meat, actually. Alright. We can also, improve our homestead. What do we want? I kind of want the roads right now. I'm going to need to get more wood. Well, let's see. How many can we put on the farms, since that's 2 weeks? 3. All right, so I could do 2. All right. So that'll get us 4 prosperity. It'll be nice to see it when we get back. Let's see. That's plus 2 prosperity. That's 4 power. I might want to do those as well, just because they're the one things, and I kind of feel like doing that a little bit. I don't know if there's additional, you know, benefits of it, but it seems like it might be good. Alright, yep, plus 8 power. I think that this is just cumulative. Well, no, it can't be. It can't be cumulative. I wish you could get a breakdown of what was increasing your clan power. Oh well. Let's continue sailing to Perth. No one eats anything, and no one gets hungry on these trips, interestingly enough. During the day, the wind picks up and the waves turn larger. Your ship is overflowing with goods and riches, and having packed Midgard Stormer high with all your wares, some of it starts shuffling about as the storm grows in strength. Ah, crap. I'm worried about the cargo. The ship was not built to handle this kind of load. Let's spend 30 rope, secure the cargo. Before the storm gets too bad, you manage to get everything tied down securely, and you get enough. You can get through the rough seas without anything falling overboard. Well, there goes my rope. I don't have a whole lot of that left. Trying to think if there was ever a point where you could buy more of that.
Feels like I spent more of my life in this town than in the Highlands. Gotta be careful or I'll go soft.
I don't think you need to worry about going soft there, Efi. Alright, when we return, we will go ahead and continue with Kettle's quest. And we are already almost done with the next homestead construction, which is pretty nice. Anyway, when we come back, we'll be trying to work on that quest. Alright, see you next time, everyone.